What is up, Star Wars fans? This is Darth Watson. In this video, we're gonna be going over some new details about the Shawn Levy Star Wars movie, which is Star Wars Starfighter. And we just got some information coming from Empire, and this has already been confirmed. But we got a new villain that is going to be casted. Called The actor is Mia Goth, who will be the lead villain, the opposite role of Ryan Gosling, who will be the lead hero in the movie. And Star Wars Starfighter does not have any ties to the sequel trilogy whatsoever. And it does take place 5 years after the sequel trilogy, after the events of The Rise of Skywalker, but it's going to have no connections to the sequel trilogy whatsoever, which is a good thing for right now because we need to give the sequel era stuff a rest for right now. I mean, I understand that Charmin Obaid-Chinoy wants to make her Star Wars movie, the new Jedi Order Star Wars movie, but my opinions on that is that the new Jedi Order Star Wars movie should remain postponed for right now and push back for at least another few years or so for the Charmin Obaid-Chinoy Star Wars movie, and was not a wise decision for Lucasfilm to have that be the return of Star Wars to the big screen for since The Rise of Skywalker came out, and the Charmin Obaid-Chinoy New Jedi Order Star Wars movie being a return of Star Wars to the big screen would not be a good idea because of the backlash on the sequel trilogy. But the but the Starfighter Star Wars movie does take place during the sequel era, although it's not a sequel era Star Wars film. It's going to be a Star Wars film that takes place after the sequel trilogy, but no ties whatsoever or connections whatsoever to the sequel trilogy. It may be about resistance and stuff, maybe about resistance, like the rebellion, how they form into the new republic once again after the last time the new republic was established, and then the first order rises. But it's not going to have any connections with the sequel trilogy or any of the sequel trilogy characters. Now, some say that the Starfighter movie should be the return of Star Wars to the big screen, but I think that it's more appropriate as of right now for the Mandalorian and Grogu Star Wars movie to be the return of Star Wars to the big screen. But we have the main villain, which is Mia Goth, and then we have Goth. I mispronounced that, but it's Mia Goth, not Golf, but Mia Goth is going to be the main villain in the Starfighter Star Wars movie that Shawn Levy is writing, and we will be seeing the opposite role as Ryan Gosling will be portraying the hero in Starfighter. Now it is a standalone film; it's not going to be a Star Wars trilogy, but anyways, that is the best for the second Star Wars movie to come out after the Mandalorian and Grogu Star Wars movie. But for right now, the Mandalorian and Grogu Star Wars movie is going to be the return of Star Wars to the big screen. But anyways, that's all I have to say for this video. Do make sure to smash a like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you all later in another video.